I'm Gary Isaacs on the Ike Pickett Show at Thoughts for a Better Life. Yogi Berra once counseled this: when you come to a fork in the road, take it. Life is a quiz, and the answers are as simple as yes or no, but the questions are voluminous and complicated. Often the pleasures we seek by our nature are not the best for us. Our choices will define who we are and can affect the outcome of our lives, and we might miss what we have the capacity to become. Branson, Missouri became a popular destination as a result of a novel written in 1907 by Harold Bell Wright. The name of the novel was The Shepherd of the Hills. Wright defined personal choices in this way, quote, "In the hills of life there are two trails. One lies along the higher sunlit fields where those who journey see afar, and the light lingers even when the sun is down. And one leads to the lower ground, where those who travel, as they go, look always over their shoulders with eyes of dread, and gloomy shadows gather long before the day is done." End quote. Personal integrity is defined by our choices. A choice to remain true to ourselves and to others on the higher sunlit fields, or the downward road of temporary stimulants and pleasures. The big question is, at what point are we willing to compromise our happiness and the truth to feel good for a little while, or to get gain, either financial or for status and acceptance? Or instead, do we decide not to be bought by such compromise, regardless of the sacrifice required? Choices don't have to have a permanent effect. If we learn from our bad choices, we can repent and change our behavior. We can rise above the downward road and see afar, becoming of greater worth to ourselves and by selfless service to others. Here's a song from one of my Ike Pickett albums that became the theme for a 2-hour musical that I once produced in Branson, Missouri called Changin' Up.
I'm changing up. I'm gonna modify my lifestyle. No more swimming in this pool of misery. I'm changing up. I'm gonna stop my thinking and treat myself to a better way to be. I've been sliding down that banister of neon plastic pleasures till I found myself alone and short of time. No more tinsel maids with shallow needs, with wants for bits and measures, counted out in artificial stimuli. I'm changing up. I'm gonna serve my fellow creatures till I can't remember what was wrong with me. I'm changing up. Drinking from the well of caring till my light shines every day and I can see. I woke up the other day with no way to go but up. Life gets heavy when you're always looking down. A simple formula to play came to mind in a simple way. If it's not good for you, don't do it starting now. I'm changing up. I'm gonna modify my lifestyle. No more swimming in this pool of misery. I'm changing up. I'm gonna stop my stinking thinking and treat myself to a better way to be. I've been feeling pretty blue. Why she left ain't got a clue. I feel awful when I think of what she's done. But pain can happen any time, but the misery I decline. So I'm happy now, I'm living in the sun. I'm changing up. I'm gonna modify my lifestyle. No more swimming in this pool of misery. I'm changing up. I'm gonna stop my stinking thinking and treat myself to a better way to be. Till my light shines every day and I can see. I'm gonna treat myself to a better way to be.
Don't let others define who you are. Your integrity is in your hands, and only you are responsible for it. Who you are is defined by the choices that you make and what trail you choose to follow. I hope you choose the higher sunlit fields, read, ponder, and pray, and reject the lower ground that is riddled with the neon plastic pleasures of instant gratification. It's the difference between happiness and misery. I'm Gary Isaacs on the Ike Pickett Show. Open my website, myintegritypath.com, and read my books and learn all you need to know about financial independence. In the meantime, I want you to be as good as you know how to be, repent from bad behavior, and sleep peacefully at night, knowing that your integrity and your Bitcoin are not controlled by the narcissists, but are in your own private custody.
There's an old American system, it's called free enterprise. We have a tendency to forget when the do-gooders start to rise. When the dollar gets weak and prices are high and they give us their socialist salve. If the government can give you all you want, it can take everything you have.